Perth lawyer John Hammond is heading up a legal battle against the state government over their plans to merge several local councils. The City of Subiaco, the City of South Perth and the Shire of Serpentine-Jarrahdale have joined Perth lawyer John Hammond in the fight against the state government's plan to merge several local councils.
Well, I'm representing three councils, the City of Subiaco, the City of South Perth and the Shire of Serpentine-Jarrahdale, and an individual named Mr Ian Kerr. They're taking legal action in the Supreme Court in relation to the amalgamation process. The state government's been proposing for some time now to drastically reduce metropolitan councils, and the current plan is to reduce them from about 30 to 15.
And how would this affect jobs?
It's hard to say how it affects jobs, but usually in my experience, whenever there's amalgamations or refining of a company's workings, jobs are lost.
What would be some of the benefits if these councils did merge?
Well, one of the problems we have with that, what are the benefits if the councils merge, is that the state government's never told anyone why this would be economically more viable or socially more viable or why it would lead to better local government. Many years ago, I was very much in favour of the concept of amalgamation, believing that if you did bring councils together, say under one roof, 4 or 5 small councils, then there had to be savings. But the experience in the eastern states is that that hasn't been happening.
So is that the state government's major concern, is to save costs by doing this?
It seems to me that the major concern seems to be whether or not development applications are pushed through quickly and with less community input. I think that's one of the areas where the community will really suffer because they'll have less say when it comes to development applications.
What would be the downsides if this merger took place?
I think the downsides to the merger taking place is that the evidence we have from the eastern states and also Canada is that local government services could be a lot more expensive in terms of their delivery, and the average person on the ground, the citizen in each of those local government areas, will have less of a say.
So it's more about the democracy?
Yeah, very much about people having a grassroots say, and it seems to be that the smaller the council is, the more an individual has a say in how that council's operated.
And is the state government arguing that they would be more efficient if the councils were smaller?
I think that's what the state government's arguing. I think they're saying it'll be more efficient, but they haven't produced any documents to say that that is the case.
And you disagree, obviously?
Yeah, I would disagree, most definitely.
Hammond argues that the merger will not result in a more efficiently run local council system. This is Shannon Wood reporting for Undercurrent.